Today, we are going to understand what is a pivot table in Microsoft Excel. A pivot table in Microsoft Excel is a powerful tool used to summarize, analyze, and explore large data sets quickly and efficiently. Instead of manually calculating totals or filtering data, a pivot table allows you to reorganize and present information dynamically. For example, you can easily calculate total sales by region, count the number of transactions, or compare performance across different categories with just a few clicks. It works by dragging and dropping fields into rows, columns, values, and filters, giving you full control over how your data is displayed. One of the biggest advantages of pivot tables is that they update automatically when your data changes, making them extremely useful for reporting and decision making. Whether you are a beginner or an advanced user, mastering pivot tables can significantly improve your data analysis skills and productivity in Excel. So let's we see some practical implementations for pivot table. As you can see here, this is our table, and on the basis of these three tables we have to solve these three questions with the help of pivot tables. So let's start with our first question. The first question is, which product category generated the highest total revenue and how many times was sold in total within that category. So first I want to tell you that how we create the pivot table. Simply, first we have to select the sale range from this table. So let's start. We going to select this sale range, the sale range from this table. Now we go to insert option, and here in the left side you can see the option of pivot table. We simply click this arrow. From table slash range we select this option. Now then they give the two option to choose. We select the new worksheet and then click OK. Now, as according to our first question, that which product category generated the highest total revenue and how many items was sold in total within that category. So how can we solve this? Simply we put our this category in option in rows. So here category in rows, we simply click, and as you can see here we get the row labels apparel, electronics and office supplies. Then total revenue sum in values, total revenue. Simply we check this box total revenue, and here you get the total revenue. Then quantity sum in values, this is your quantity. We simply check this box and you can see that this quantity is going to be in a sum in values. So as you can see we get the answer of our first question. The sum of total revenue and sum of quantity according to the product, according to the product categories. So if you can see here, we can easily tell that electronics category have the sum of highest total revenue and the sum of quantity is 13. So in this way we have to solve our first question. Now next question is, what within the electronics category, which specific product received the highest total discount and what was its final total revenue. Okay, so first we have to again select the sales range. Then going to the insert option, select this pivot table from table range, then new worksheet, click on OK. Now first what we can do, we use category as a filter. Here category, simply we check it and drag it to the filter. Now we have to set this category in electronic. We simply select this electronic and then click OK. Then we place product name in rows. We check this square box, and here we get the product name. Then add both discount and total revenue to our values area. So this is our discount, come into the sum of values, sum of discount here, and total revenue also in the value option. What we need to do is simply check this square box. So we get our under the electronic category, we get the total discount and the total revenue. We simply by checking here, we can say that the here under Bluetooth category, Bluetooth speaker has a sum of discount 200 rupees and the total revenue 7,300. Similarly, in a 1080p webcam, the sum of discount is 300 and sum of total revenue is 4,200. So highest total discount and highest total revenue. So highest total discount is to the 1080 webcam and highest total revenue is of Bluetooth speaker, which is 7,300. Now towards our last question. On which specific date did the company achieve the highest total revenue, and which customer name contributed the most to the day's success? So again, we have to first select the whole table, then simply we have to select insert option, then pivot table, then from table range, then new worksheet option we have to choose. So we have to take this order date in the rows, under the rows, and customer name right under it in rows to create a nested hierarchy. So we select this customer name and then total revenue in values. So total revenue in values. Here we created a pivot table, and now we also need to sort the dates by total revenue in descending. So simply we select this and right click, then we select sort from largest to smallest. Here we get the sum of total revenue in descending orders with according to the date and the customer names. Thank you.